Hey besties and welcome back to otro episodio con Jasmin Izaguirre. Si miran la calidad de este video, that it looks a little bit different, it's because I am filming from my phone today. The first time that I film like a makeup video from my phone. So if you see me looking here, it's because I'm actually looking at the camera. And if you see my eyes go this way, it's because I'm looking at the monitor. So I feel like I should be looking at the monitor, but I should actually be looking at the camera. It's a whole thing, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video, as you saw from the title, we are using only e.l.f. cosmetics to create this look right here. So, si creen que me miro cute as fuck or whatever y quieren ver cómo creé este look, entonces sigan mirando. So many products that I want to show you guys today. Hay unos que son completamente nuevos y hay unos que acabo de comprar.
Hay unos que son completamente nuevos y hay unos que acabo de comprar.
Did you guys lose this game or did the Jazz win this one?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That's the same shit. Hay unos que son completamente nuevos y hay unos that I already had. So there's some of these e.l.f. products that were already part of my collection. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing is first is gonna be the eyebrow. Como pueden ver, I already have one done. And this one, I did the honors. You know, I saved us the trouble. So I cleaned it up already with my concealer, which if you guys don't know, I have a little video on Instagram and I have an eyebrow tutorial. So you guys can see how I like to clean up my brows with concealer first. That creates a template. And now we're gonna go ahead and try out the first product, which is this right here. It's the little e.l.f. pomade. This is one of my favorite freaking products. This one is so creamy. This one is in the shade Espresso. So I got my little brush. Quickly, I just like to do the line in the bottom, then the line at the top. Just like that. Ya que la tenemos puesta. You saw how easy that was? That was honestly, it took me like a few minutes. Not even. It took me like a minute or so. And then we take our spoolie and brush the front more than anything. With a little bit of concealer and my little concealer brush, we are going to take and clean it up. Take some and clean it up. And then taking una blending brush, we are going to go ahead and just diffuse the concealer. If you guys have been keeping up with me, I have not gotten my eyebrows done in like 3 months now, almost 4 months now. And this pomade is just amazing. It's so creamy. It's so rich in color. Obviously, they have different shades for your eyebrow shade or whatever it is. But again, they have these in any drugstore. Like they have them at Target, Walmart, Walgreens. So make sure you pick this one up. I will be leaving the prices of everything and the links down below. So here's a little eye look that I created. I wanted to do something super easy, super fast, and something that you could do every day. I was very excited about this part because they had like big palettes. They had like a whole bunch of different palettes to choose from. But these caught my attention because one, look at how cute they are. They're like so freaking cute. Like this one is more of a smoky eye and then this one is more of a berry, which is why this is the one that I use today. But they are little, what are they called? They're called bite-sized eyeshadows and they were only $3 each. And you already know your girl is on a budget.
How much? $5. I've only got 7.
So $3, I had to get them. They had different ones, but these were the main two that caught my attention. First things first, we're gonna prime the eye. This is another e.l.f. product. This is the e.l.f. 16-hour Camel Concealer. This one is in the shade Medium Sandy. Y si ustedes ya me siguen, then you know that this right now is one of my favorite concealers and that I use it often. And it's also one of my favorites to prime the lid because it's full coverage and it also gets really tacky, so my shadows stick on very well. Now that the eye is primed, we are going to take this brush. This is a Morphe M505. It's just a fluffy brush like this. We are going to take this color, no tiene nombre, but obviously it's the lightest shade. That's gonna be our transition, and we are going to pack it in a half circle, so like all in the crease. And I'm just dragging this shade up a little higher, close to my brow bone, because we want this show. Again, this is our transition shade, so we want it to show. Now that you've gotten to the part where it's blended enough and you put it all over the crease, we are going to take Morphe M514. This is a little smaller. We are taking the darker shade, and we're going to only focus this on the outer and inner corner. So we're gonna pack it on first. Look at that. Like, let me go ahead and keep packing it on just so you can see how dark it gets. Now we're gonna go ahead and take this in the inner corner. So after I blend, I'm just taking more of that shade and just packing it on without blending. So it should look a little something like that. Now going back in with the fluffier shade and the transition color, I'm gonna go ahead and just re-emphasize. All right, I don't know how I'm feeling about this, you guys. Como pueden ver, I did use it over here and like the outcome was not too bad, but it's not as intense as I want it to be. But like I said, I mean, you kind of do get what you pay for. It was only $3, so it's not the worst. It's definitely something that you can have and like use it for an everyday look, but this is not like the darkest shade and it's not super buildable. So it's not like I can continue to pack on and like get it darker. Like you can, but it only goes so far, you know? All right, let's leave it like that. Let's go ahead and move on and see if we can fix it with the shimmer. So now we're gonna go ahead and take this shimmer right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my finger and we're gonna go ahead and pack it on with the finger, because you know that's the best tool when it comes to adding a shimmer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pack it in the center. So just like that, right in the center, right up to the crease. And then once we do that, then we go back in with a little bit more of that dark burgundy and just blend in. Okay, so it's not as dark as I wanted, but for an everyday look, this is good. I just like for my eyeshadow to look a little bit darker. So that's just a me problem. But if you're okay with something like this, like a little bit like softer, then and this is probably not soft to a lot of you. All right, so this is as good as I'm gonna get it. So I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on eyeliner and lashes, and we will continue with the rest of the face. Now, so the first product that I'm gonna be showing you guys is actually not a makeup product. It is skincare. So a little question for you guys. If you guys wanna see me do a e.l.f. skincare video, like, cause I know they've came out with so many good things, let me know, but I wanted to include this in this video anyways, just because I already have it and it is e.l.f. So this is the little e.l.f. eye cream. This one is illuminating eye cream, and I believe it was like $8. No estoy muy segura, but I will again let you guys know below. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit, put it under my ojos. Pinches ojeras. Do you guys hear all that noise upstairs? Ya saben que mi familia no les importa. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit like that. Now with my ring fingers, because that's where you have the least pressure, and you know you don't want to put too much pressure on your under eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those fingers and just gently massage that in. And when I'm almost done, I like to just gently tap. All right, perfect. So now that that's done, let's go ahead and continue. We are going to be priming the face. Ustedes ya saben, again, if you're OGs, then you know that this right here is my go-to primer. This is the, I don't even know because it's like so worn out, but this was my OG. Like I use this all the time, but then recently I had gotten the e.l.f. Poreless Putty. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one just because I feel like I use this one all the time. So, you know, just to switch it up a little bit. And we're gonna focus it on our pores. So right here, right here. Do you guys remember when this came out and Jeffree Star reviewed this and like a very high-end product, and then everybody went to go buy it because it was Jeffree Star approved? So then everybody bought it and I couldn't find it anywhere for months, I think I just got this like maybe like at the end of last year, so like a few months ago. And again, we're just gonna go ahead and rub it into the skin. Here I kind of like to pat it in and then rub. All right, so you guys are gonna hear my family a lot because they're being hella freaking loud upstairs, but there's nothing I can really do about it. So now that we've primed, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next step, which is the foundation. So you guys know that normally, like recently, I like to do concealer, contour, and then just tie everything in with a little bit of foundation. But considering that this is the first time that I try out this foundation, I wanna go ahead and show you the whole thing. So I have used this before, but I haven't used it with you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to my entire face just so that you guys see how it works. So this is their e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. Let me start off by just talking about the package real quick. Real quick. This was $6, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but the packaging is freaking glass, you guys. It's glass. And it's so freaking nice. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty sturdy for it being drugstore foundation. And that's not the best part. This is, you know, this is the thing. That's not the best part. It has a freaking pump. I love that. So recently I've been using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and it just, I love that foundation, but I hate that it doesn't have a pump. This one has a pump. It has 0.68 fluid ounces, and then it says it's oil-free satin finish. And this is in the shade Linen. I'll take one pump just to start off and see how that works. Okay, so along with the foundation, I also picked up their sponge. This one I already owned, so I have tried it a few times and I love it. So I do recommend this one already, but I still wanted to show you guys how it works. This is the Total Face Sponge. Use wet or dry. It says use wet or dry, but I'm gonna tell you right now, so please listen and take notes. Always dampen your beauty blender. I promise you that the end result will look so much better if you just take the time to quickly wet this a little bit. It's just gonna feel so much better than if you use it dry. Let's go ahead and blend this out. So like I told you, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit more and add it to the spots where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage, which would be my acne scars. So it's just in this area right here. And then the rest, I'm just gonna put it on my neck because I realized that I didn't put any there, and that's a no, honey. This is a buildable foundation, so again, medium to full, you can build it up, so that's a good thing already because then you have the option. Today we're gonna be trying out the new one that they came out with, which is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer. So this one right here is hydrating. So if you have dry skin, this is the one you would want to go for. Este se llama Light Beige, so it's in the shade Light Beige. This one has the white cap, this one has the black cap, so you guys know the difference. I'm gonna go ahead and take some. Okay, so just like the foundation, I also have a sponge for the concealer. So this is what it originally looks like. Just like that. This is the Camel Concealer Sponge. Best with our Camel concealers. But this one I got from my bestie. This one right here is mine. Como les había dicho, I had already used it. Let me go ahead and show you guys how it works, and then I will tell you exactly how I feel about it. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys how this works. I freaking love this sponge because it's so freaking soft. It's so soft. Look at the shape. It's a little unique, but it's because it's specifically for your concealer. Now I have this little I have this little sponge from Real Technique that is supposed to be for your concealer, but look at how tiny it is. And when I have nails, it's even harder to use. This one is big, but it's shaped so that it gets right into those crevices, those little hard to reach areas. And oh, I freaking love this one right here. I think it was only like $6, but just watch. Look at this. You saw how this was huge. Like, look, it covers my whole eye. This one fits perfectly. Then if you have like a little like cut crease or something, like not cut crease, but it gets right under your eyeshadow without like ruining anything. And then over here, look at that. Are you guys looking though? Are you guys even looking for real though?
Bitch, I can't see.
Bitch, snap out of it.
Bitch, I can't fucking see.
Because look at how good that is. And not just the sponge, but the concealer itself. It's really good. The only thing I'm gonna and these are my thoughts, you know. This is nothing against the product. This is just my opinion right here. I'm just gonna add a little bit more just because I like a little bit more coverage. But this is just my opinion, and again, because of the type of skin that I have, my skin is a little bit more oily, so I love this one a little bit more just because it does dry down more matte. This one is gonna be hydrating, so it's not gonna dry down as much because it wants to keep you hydrated and not dry. So I do love this one and I recommend it completely if you have dry skin. Moving on to the next product, we are going to be trying out the concealer palette that they have. Concealer, no. The contour palette that they have. This one is called the Sculpt and Shade Cream Contour Palette. Comes just like that. It's $6. Let me go ahead and get my little brush. So as you can tell, I digged into these colors right here. This one's a little bit lighter than this one. So what I did was I took the lighter one. I apply it everywhere that I normally would apply my contour. So just like that. Now that we've applied it, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it with my little concealer. You guys can see I already blended out that shade, so now I like to go back in with the darker shade, and I'm just gonna add 2 lines right here and right here. All that's gonna do for me is emphasize the contour in this area because I love my cheeks to look snatched because your girl is in quarantine, your girl is eating a lot, and I need to sculpt my cheeks para que no parezca puerca, which I am eating like one. But anyways, it's so good. Look at how beautifully it just melted into the skin. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next product. Actually, no, I will be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and bake my face and I will be back. Now that we're baking, let's go ahead and move on to the blush. This is another of their little palettes that they have. This is the blush palette light. This one, well, yeah, so I think they had another shade as well, but this one is the light one. And this is the one with the mirrors. Go ahead and open it so I can show you the shades in this. Look at how pretty. These over here are a little intense for me. I am normally not like a pink person like that. I like to stick to these like soft peachy colors just because again of my skin tone, and it's just kind of like what I like. So I'm taking my little brush. Let me tell you guys something right now real fast. These are pigmented as hell. Like these are so pigmented that you either want to just lightly tap into the pans, and then you also want to just lightly tap onto the cheek, because if not, we're gonna be out here looking like some clowns, honey.
Sonríe, como la abuelita te decía, ay,
Ay, se le fue.
se nos fue, pero no importa porque se difumina.
Ya casi quedó como un guapayazo.
No, hay que tener mucho cuidado.
And if for some reason, if you were to go overboard like I kind of did right there, take your sponge, and then just kind of blend it in. But as you guys can see, that was really good. I don't really have much to say about this product other than it's good, it's pigmented, and you should definitely get your hands on it because it has different shades and it has a little mirror. Look at you guys. That's how I'm recording. There you have it. So moving on to the last product of today. The last product is their highlighter, because we haven't used the highlighter. Where is the highlighter though? I lost it. So here it is. This is their e.l.f. baked highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls. So now they had so many other ones, but they were all sold out. This is the only one I was able to get my hands on. And according to it, it's like a new product. So, but let me tell you that it's beautiful on the skin. The only thing that I noticed yesterday, because I was playing with it a little bit more, is that it feels a little drying and a little chalky. Like if I was to put this on my hand, like, look, it's not the best. Like it's not freaking bomb. And that's me being completely honest. Look at that. When I applied it on my cheeks the other day, it kind of did a better job. So this is a dry brush. No, like I didn't spray it or anything. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see what I'm saying though? Do you see what I'm saying? It's drying on the hand. I mean, not on the hand. Like it's not the best on the hand, but on the cheek, it's a different story. All right, guys, so we have made it to the end of the video. This is the final product. This is the final look using all e.l.f. Cosmetics ¿Cómo me miró?
Bien ridícula.
I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I really just wanted to bring you guys something with affordable products, something you guys can definitely go ahead and pick up yourselves, whether it's at Walmart, Target, Walgreens, where else, Ulta. I know all of those stores have these products, so I hope that you guys found something in this video that you guys liked. If there wasn't anything, at least go ahead and pick up this little sponge. It was one of my favorite things of this whole video, porque como les había mencionado, you can use this with any of your products that you already have. So any concealers you already have, like, it just gets in there so good. So I love this. And then the contour was also one of my favorites. What else? The pomade, like everything in here I liked. My least favorite product is probably the eyeshadow. It wasn't bad. It's not the worst. Like I said, for $3, it's not bad. It's one of those things where it's like you get what you pay for. But for it to be a drugstore product and for it to be $3, it was really good. As you guys can see, this is the final eye look. It's a very everyday makeup look, something you guys can definitely rock any day of the week to anything. So it is good. I'm guessing it's just this dark color that I wasn't a big fan of. It wasn't as intense as I wanted it to be, but the shimmer and the transition were really good. But I think that's the least favorite product from everything today, because everything else I was in love with. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a like. Make sure you hit the subscribe button right now, honey. Right now, hit that subscribe button right now. Then when you're done doing that, go ahead and click the bell so you guys are aware of my future videos, which the next one is, I'm thinking it's going to be trying TikTok beauty hacks. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you're subscribed. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are all staying safe, staying home, staying busy, because I know we're going through these hard times. We just completed week 1 of like us being on lockdown here in Michigan. We are on lockdown, but for me, I've actually been on quarantine for 2 weeks already because my job closed down 2 weeks ago. So as you guys can only imagine, I'm missing the outdoors. I'm missing going to the club, you know, getting ready. So I thought that I would just get ready with you guys here. If you guys are not following my Instagram, make sure you do. You guys saw that I picked up 2 of the eyeshadows. So I am going to be doing an Instagram video using this little palette right here. Y también, ¿qué creen? ¿Qué creen? Estaba tan aburrida durante esta cuarentena, this quarantine or whatever, that I did create a TikTok. Yes, I did create a TikTok. So go ahead and follow me there. Y hablo muchísimo, como ya lo saben. Los quiero mucho. Stay tuned for the next one.
Yeah, 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 yeah.